Hey you guys, this is Elia. A little bit frustrated. I disconnected for my beginning fights and lost the beginning of my recording in the process, having to reboot my router and stuff. I just rebooted, so to make sure that something like this wouldn't happen, but it happens. I did do one fight and I beat Daphne. She's not here. But I lost the second fight, I don't know to whom, and then I just got put into another fight, and it was like a naked player, so I don't know if that means that's the person who I was supposed to fight before, or if it's a bye because somebody isn't present. So I've never seen that before, so I'm not really sure. I'm just going to have to find out later. The ranking should update pretty soon. Tell me what's going on here. I hope it was to somebody very, very difficult and not somebody who I definitely should have beaten. But these things happen. It's a game, online game, so I'm gonna try and just let it pass and win everything else. Oh, and I'll show my since I have to do the recording again, I'm about 218k BR, about the same as yesterday. I don't think my BR changed since then. Not yesterday, well, 2 days before. I'm using Hades. This is the spec I'm going with, the same as preliminaries. And Astrals, going with Deflection. I use Illusion for PvE stuff. And that's about it. Alright, so that last fight was sort of a bye, and so I do have 2 wins. I have no idea who I lost to the first time, but I'm hoping it's one of these people, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, here's my buddy Solara. I'm surprised he didn't chaos me, because that has been his lead before. Oh, and he's going with Hercules, which is very intimidating. I'm going to treat Hercules in this like I would treat an Amazon, and try to go very early. And by go, I mean to awaken. So he's going to Puri, and I'm going to Damnation him so that I get a bit of a boost. So I'm going to Restore. And that'll help. Oh god, I'm gonna probably heal him, yep. So instead, I think I'm just going to do this, Sylph, and then Amnesia rune him. This is gonna be scary. These Hercules intimidate the hell out of me. Oh, and I just deflected him, so I just got lucky there. Hopefully this wipes him out. Oh, okay. Wow, I'm very surprised. I'm surprised he's not using Hades either. He's probably risking it big to try and do something to win. Don't think that panned out for him this time. But I'm kind of Solara's cheerleader. He's gotten really big recently, and I think, if not this month, very soon he's going to win this. Next fight up. Eleonora, so she seems to be doing well, ranking-wise. Hope I can edge her out. I've not fought her, really, many times at all. She has a pretty weak Amnesia, which is very much so to my advantage. Oh, well, weak by the bigger players' standards. So she just Damnation me. I don't know if she has a bleed, so I'm actually going to just leave it there for a bit. It's not too big of a deal yet. Alright, so I'm gonna Damnation again, Awaken, and Amnesia rune. So she's getting rid of that bleed and the damnation, so not so great, but hopefully I have the edge on the Hades round. She just used a Guardian rune, so I'm actually going to save my ult. I think I can live through this. It's a little bit risky, but I think I'm okay. Now I'll ult because the Guardian's down, and should do a lot more. Hopefully this is the ticket to a win. There we go. Nice. Oh, looks like she's still standing, but it's probably just a bug. Alright, this is getting pretty exciting. I'm tied for 2nd through 7th place right now. Merlin, another Gaia user. Wow, seeing a lot of Gaias. Very popular sylph. No Chaos runes yet, which I feel like I saw quite a bit in preliminaries and last finals, so maybe less popular now or something. Now why I go for the auto right now and then the bleed is that I want to use this rune before it starts making my cooldown for my amnesia higher. Alright, and he snuck in a bleed there, so I'm going to have to Puri. Well, I don't have to, but I think it would be wise. It's not good to get into your sylph and find yourself healing quite a bit. Oh, that was a mistake on my part. So I'm gonna heal and get a little buff. No amnesia rune. Again, very surprised that people are not. Oh, that's a bug when the amnesia gets your skill right as you're trying to do it. It'll actually make you auto attack twice. Oof. Nice crit. Luckily no deflect or anything like that. So Anrose before was still defeated. She's won I think at least 4 or 5 times in a row now. So I've always admired her gameplay, but I also kind of want to see her lose at some point, just because I think it's healthy for other people to win. So might be Robbie's time. Solara, Gruntar's a very good player. He's only has a little more BR than I do, but I think he might be able to eke out a first place from a disadvantage pretty well as anybody. All right, standings updated. Anrose did take a loss, so we're tied for first, 5 of us. Oh, here's the one pan user. So I'm a little bit worried. I'm going to try and sylph early and just take her out, because I do not want to fuss with that pan at all. I don't want to take a lot of hits. I don't have a lot of resistances against it, so I'm quite concerned about my well-being. Gonna damnation, because she won't be able to Puri it away for a while. I'm a little concerned that she might just try and sylph early. Yep. Gonna try this. She's putting up this defensive blessing on Pan. So I'm hoping that Amnesia takes out her ult and that I can steal some. Yeah, I think I did take it because she's just using a basic attack. But this Pan really does hurt. I'm going to try and go for an ult, and hopefully it does take her out. Alright, no crits there, so I'm quite lucky. I don't know the names of any of these Pan attacks because I don't have one built up myself. Alright, so the top 5 of us have all taken 1 loss, so we're still tied. Alright, still not getting any of the top players. Oh, there's the Chaos Rune. And me killing one of my troops. Great. With a tinge of sarcasm there. Now, she killed my troops, so I don't really care about that chaos. I can just go ahead and play. I just shouldn't heal, because then I might give her my Centauria or something like that. So she's got Damnation as well. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to bleed her first and see how much... Okay, so Thunder, especially against the top players, not doing too much. Puri. She's going to get me something with the Hades. I'm going to heal. Probably. Maybe I can get away with Damnation. She did not Puri off that that bleed, so she's just in big trouble letting that go. So far so good. Still haven't seen Robbie, Ann, or Gruntar, so a win against one of them would be big. I'm not, you know, expecting to beat every single one of them, but I will sure as hell try. Top folks are still tied up, so we're just not getting paired against each other. I don't totally know how the pairing system in finals works, so maybe they do hold them off. Oh, here's the HR. I did get him in the preliminary. I am just not good about being the first to rune when I'm up against somebody with chaos. So with the Amazon users and the Gaia Hercules users, I do try to be the first one to awaken, because if they awaken first, there's just a lot of risk involved with them ulting me and just doing huge crits and things like that, which I get very worried about. Okay, he's thinking ahead of me, to say the least. I don't want to be bled, and I also really would like to be able to... Uh-oh, I might have just taken a loss. Yep. Oh. Somehow managed to live. Oh, that's really, really lucky on my part. I have no idea what just happened or how I just won. It was just an amazing fluke. I'm deeply, deeply sorry for your loss, DH, because I didn't deserve that one. So it's still tied up. So now I'm starting to think that this pairing is intentional, that we're fighting everybody else before we play people with similar records. Here's Robbie. He has the highest BR amongst players, so never super confident. So I'm going to Puri. Just don't want to deal with that bleed. So I'm going to bleed him after this and then get a heal in, because... Alright, hopefully he Puries, I get a Damnation on him, and things go my way. I don't recall how aggressive he is with his Sylph, and by aggressive I mean, you know, how soon is he to awaken. But I'm going to awaken right after this. And amnesia him. Hopefully he can't amnesia me back. Very nice. So he amnesiaed a little early. I think to try and not let me rune when I Sylph. And that backfired on him. Alright, hoping this works. I still have Damnation on. Oh, I didn't catch how many turns on the Damnation he still has. But, oh, okay. So I thought he was going to heal for a lot because he just crit me, but I got a deflection on him. He might take me out here. Oh, wait. Yes! Haha! I got another deflection on that. That was awesome. Totally luck based, but I'm gonna take it. That is, great. Deflection is treating me really well today because it was proccing all day long in arena today, and I'm very happy I started to switch to that astral. That is really big. I'm really excited. Now I'm super happy and hoping that I'm gonna make top 3. I don't want to get super confident, but I'm at least going to ride this for the next 45 seconds. Alright, so since I beat Robbie, Solara and Gruntar and myself are all tied up. I already beat Solara, so there's nothing I can do there, but alright, now I've got Gruntar. A lot of mages bringing Meteor now because, with PvE gear, the rage consumption is not too big of a deal, and it's fast because it's only a 5-second cooldown with the Mage talent, which reduces the cooldown. There's also a chance to heal when you use the Meteor, so that's become pretty popular. Damnation. So I don't really know what I want to do here. I'm gonna auto for now. He doesn't seem like he's sylphing too soon. He probably is waiting for the 50% increase, but I'm gonna go now. I can awaken in amnesia, so hopefully he can't amnesia and take out all my skills. That, I'm very bad at keeping track of who has what runes, but I always consider it a possibility. Gruntar seems to have a very defensive build because I feel like I never do a ton of damage to him. I'm at a BR disadvantage a little, but he must be built a little bit differently. I'm gonna need a deflect because, again, he's built like a rock. Maybe I can sneak a bleed. No, I'm dead. No deflect luck there, but it's okay. He's very sturdy, so that's a loss. I need to probably try and beat Anne and that's going to be a stretch. But I need to win here from here on out and maybe be able to take a loss from Anne to get into the top 3. Really depends on how things pan out with Solara, Anne, and Gruntar now. Oh wow, there are going to be some wagers that are messed up today. Gruntar just beat me, and it looks like Solara must have beaten Anne or well, I'm not sure. Well, whatever it was, Anne and Robbie took losses as well. And starting out with a damnation, which is surprising. Very, very strong player. I will never count her out. But she changes her skills quite often, so I never quite know what she's up to. I have a feeling she might not have a bleed rune though, so maybe I should have parried that damnation, but that won't really come into... Oh, I hope I didn't awaken too... Oh, I did. I missed the amnesia. Alright. One more turn. She's going to damnation me and then go to Sylph and beat me up. Oh, she's being very, very passive. It was very interesting. Usually she's more gunning for wins. So I don't want to stay here too long and chance my luck. I do need to heal, but I have this passive on me. Oh god, that was a mean crit. Oof. Alright, well, that did not go well. beat me up pretty badly. She played very well, and missing that amnesia rune was bad. I thought I could sneak it in, but I didn't leave enough leave myself enough time. Another Gaia user. Wow, this is like the third or maybe fourth Gaia user I've fought. Just a little bit surprised that people are going with this Sylph as much as they are. I have no idea what she's doing using a Thunder. Maybe that was just error. I think it must be. Does not seem to be trying, so still going to be a little bit cautious, but with the bleed and damnation, this is gonna hurt. And she's not doing anything about it before sylphing. Really, I think, you know, once they're Hercules, it's not a bad idea. Solara, you know, lost to me with that, but it's a better idea just because Gaia has this skill that will reduce your magic defense, and so it becomes much stronger. But just Gaia, I don't think it's gonna break a mage's MDef that well, and everybody stacks up their resistances against Gaia, so I don't know. To me, I'm still pretty surprised that I see as many as I do. Alright, so Robbie just took another loss, so I managed to sneak ahead of him, but I'm still not going to get in the top 3 unless one of these people, well, really, Anne would have to lose. Alright, Sushi, I mean, I fought her twice in prelims, and I'm still a little terrified of that Hercules. I feel like I got, especially the second of my 2 fights in prelims, got pretty lucky. So I'm again going to treat this like I would an Amazon, even though it's a magic pet, and I usually am not as scared of those, but in this case, I'm going to make an exception and just try and Sylph first and take her out before she can do anything super scary to me. Alright, I completely forget if she has a bleed rune. Alright, she's sylphing first, she knows that she needs to be first. I'm hoping I take out that scary ult. There's the MDef reduction, that's just terrifying. Oof. Okay, hopefully I heal up quite a bit. Oh yeah, oh wow, big crit, so yep, that's there. I mean, that's the one thing about bringing Amazon or bringing Gaia is that there's no defensive passive on it, and it's just high risk. It's, you know, either kill or be killed. So, you know, if you're into that, it's very Archer-like in my opinion. Personally, I think my personality is more conservative, and so I really have to push to be more aggressive. I do that by forcing myself to use offensive runes and things like that. I've really changed my play since over the past couple of months to do that. So that's that. But as far as the sylphs go, I would have a hard time using Gaia or Hercules. Amazon maybe, but since Hades is my strongest sylph, I would still, you know, favor him. Last fight coming up, and I have to win. I'm a little bit sad now, knowing that I missed that one fight, because I could have 12 wins right now, but, you know, no point in weeping over it. Another Gaia user. It's amazing. A few people have these warlocks as well, but, I mean, the troops don't really make a big difference in mage class wars, just because we all almost almost everybody brings an AoE, and they're cleared in 1 to 2 moves. Big crit heal, but not that it helped her that much. Alright, well, I'm not gonna get the amnesia. Not quite a one-shot. See how it goes. Nice crit. Oh, that's big. Oh, and she got deflected. Well, that's that, you guys. It hasn't fully updated, but I'm gonna guess that Anne probably won, and I probably got 4th place, but it's still a pretty good turnout for me. Alright, so final scores are up. I got 4th. Always the bridesmaid. Hey, you guys. So, I actually did get the blessing. I thought one of the other players on my server did better than I did, so I'll get the thieves. I can show those one of these days where I get to spawn them in the chamber. This was still huge for me. I'm really happy with how I did. I do wish I hadn't disconnected and had that one other loss, because I could have eked out a 3rd place finish. But you know, there's always next month with Class Wars, luckily. Big, huge congrats to Solara for getting 1st. Super happy for him. We had just been talking, you know, a couple hours before Class Wars, and I said, you know, I'm ready for you to take it all. You know, I'm cheering for you. Just don't beat me. And that's exactly what he did. He beat everybody else but me. So, what a behaved boy. You know, so congrats to everybody in finals. I hope you did well. Yeah, great stuff. Take care, everybody.